So if you're a passenger injured in a car crash, it could be a nightmare situation, and you might be wondering what your options are. Can you recover compensation? Do you even have a right to file a claim, even if the driver of your vehicle is at fault? In this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about being injured as a passenger in a car crash, including how to get the compensation you need and deserve. Hey, I'm attorney Lloyd Bourgeois, your Louisiana injury attorney. I spent years helping injured folks just like you fight back when insurance companies try to take advantage of them. If you've been injured in a crash and need someone in your corner, give me and my team a call at 504-882-9867. We can talk about your specific case and figure out the best way forward for you. Being a passenger in a car crash can be confusing, especially when you're injured and not sure which steps to take. Here's what you need to do. 1. Seek medical attention. Your health should be the top priority. Even if you don't think your injuries are severe, it's always best to see a doctor. Injuries such as whiplash, internal injuries, or soft tissue damages may not always show up immediately. It's best to get them checked out by a doctor. Number 2, document the crash. If you're physically able, take photos of the crash scene, including any vehicle damage and visible injuries. Collect witness information, ensure a police report is filed. Obtain the incident report number from the officer. 3. Notify your insurance company. Even though you are not the driver, you may still need to notify your insurance company about the crash. If you have uninsured motorist coverage or MedPay, these coverages can help cover your medical costs while you wait for a resolution with the at-fault driver. And number 4, contact an injury attorney. Injuries from car wrecks can be costly, and a skilled and experienced attorney can help guide you through the legal process to get the just compensation you deserve. Several parties could be responsible for covering your medical bills, lost wages, and pain and suffering. It's important to understand who can be held liable in order to determine where to seek compensation. Depending on the situation, here are some potentially accountable parties. The driver of the vehicle you are riding in. If the driver of the vehicle you were a passenger in caused the wreck, you can file a claim against their insurance company. This may include situations where the driver was speeding, distracted, or negligent in some other way. The driver of another vehicle involved in the crash. If another driver caused the crash, you can seek compensation for them. For example, if that other driver ran a red light, failed to yield, or acted negligently in any other way, you can file a claim against their insurance policy. The vehicle owner, if it's different from the driver. So if the driver of the car you were in or the car that hit you doesn't own the vehicle, but someone else does, you could potentially file a claim against that vehicle owner's insurance policy. This is especially relevant if the driver was at fault but doesn't have enough coverage to fully compensate you for your injuries. Another potential party, the driver's employer. In some cases, the driver may have been driving for work when this crash occurred. Under Louisiana's vicarious liability laws, an employer is held responsible for an employee's actions if they were driving as part of their job. Potentially other people on the road. In rare cases, other road users such as motorcyclists, bicyclists, pedestrians could be responsible as well. We could also be looking at some governmental entities such as the Department of Highways and Transportation or your local government. If they had some actions that they did or didn't do led to the crash, you may be able to pursue compensation from them as well. Finally, look at your own auto insurance policy. If the crash was caused by an uninsured or underinsured driver, or if the liable driver can't be found, and you have that coverage on your policy, you may be able to make a claim against your own policy. If you have uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage or MedPay coverage, this could help you cover your medical costs and damages. Sometimes identifying which party or parties should pay or be held responsible for your injuries can be complicated. That's why it's important to consult with a skilled and experienced personal injury attorney who can help you navigate these complexities and ensure you're pursuing the right compensation from the right folks. Proving negligence and liability after a crash is crucial for ensuring you get the compensation you need and deserve. Whether you're filing a claim against the driver of the car you were in or another party, you're going to need evidence to support your case. Your attorney will help you gather and present the necessary evidence and proof to ensure you have a strong case. To build a strong case, your attorney will gather key evidence like the police report, which gives an official and neutral account of the crash and fault, as well as identifying any witnesses who may have witnessed the crash. This eyewitness testimony can be crucial as it offers a first-hand view of what happened. Any video footage or photos from traffic cams, dash cams, or bystanders can also help paint a clearer picture of exactly what happened. Physical evidence like skid marks or damaged signs can support claims of negligence. Medical records, testing, diagnostic reports, those are going to be essential to show the extent of your injuries, and a good attorney will obtain them and present them to the insurance company on your behalf. Additionally, receipts for damaged personal items can also help prove the things that you lost and other damages you sustained as a result of this crash. Finally, if your injuries cause you to miss work, documentation of lost wages from your employers and your tax returns can help ensure you're fairly compensated for everything you've lost. In many cases, your lawyer is going to negotiate directly with the insurance companies to secure a fair settlement without needing to go to trial. This is often the quickest and least stressful way to resolve the case. However, it's important to understand what types of compensation you may be entitled to and how this whole settlement process works. So here's what a fair insurance settlement should cover. Your medical treatment. So that should be the cost of all the medical bills related to the crash, including hospital stays, ambulance ride, surgeries, physical therapy, chiropractic care. Any other kind of medical care that you receive as a result of this crash should be covered by settlement, up to the limits of the insurance policies available. Lost income. If the crash caused you injuries which resulted in you missing work, you should be compensated for that. Your attorney should help you calculate this amount and include it in your claim. Personal property damage. If you've lost personal property as a result of the crash, such as your telephone, clothing, other items like a laptop, if they were damaged in the crash, you may be able to recover the cost of replacing or repairing those items as well. And finally, pain and suffering. In addition to the financial losses we discussed above, any resolution can and should compensate you for the physical and emotional pain you endured as a result of this crash. Look, pain and suffering are subjective, but your attorney should be able to help you figure out, based on the severity of your injury and the impacts that you have had in your life from these injuries, what your pain and suffering is worth. Your attorney can handle negotiations with the insurance company and present the evidence in a way that strengthens your case and ensures that you get a fair settlement. Now, if the insurance company offers you an unfair settlement, your lawyer may advise you, look, it's time to file a lawsuit, take this case to court. If you were injured as a passenger in a car crash, you have legal rights to protect. Whether it's through the driver's insurance, another party's insurance, or your own, you shouldn't have to bear the financial burden of someone else's negligence. An experienced personal injury attorney can help you navigate the complex claims process, gather evidence, and negotiate a fair and just resolution for you. If you or someone you care about has been injured in a crash and you're looking to get an experienced attorney who will fight to get you the compensation you need and deserve, call me and my team today at 504-882-9867. Remember, when you need to win, you got to give them the L. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button and check out this next video.